Okay, so this is a test. Camera's a little lopsided, so you can have it up like that. So you maybe put like a couple sugar packets or something underneath. But I'm gonna check out the gyroscope with the vehicle moving. So the camera's further up the dash right now. I have my seatbelt on. I'm about to get on surface streets. Whew, I don't want that bitch hitting the... Oh boy, I'm gonna have to move the camera back. I don't want that shit to hit the lens. Autofocus is on right now. I think most of the settings are on auto. Okay, so it's a manual zoom right now. It's pretty cloudy today. The sun wants to peek through, but it's not. Ooh, that's a nice shot with the steering wheel like that. That's pretty cool. May have to put the camera on a tripod of sorts. I don't want it to fall down. It's just sitting on my dash right now. I may take this out. I'm going about 25, almost 30, just to get in the next neighborhood here. But yeah, the lens is perfect. It's like a wide angle lens, but it doesn't show that it's wide, so it's not like real bad. Okay, so now the sun is on my left now. And I'm just heading into the field, the shooting location. I don't know what we were gonna call it. I think the camera. Oh, it's trying to move a little bit, I think. Okay. All right, so here we are at the shooting location with the sun. The sun is perfect. The sun is perfect for the shot that's out there right now. So autofocus doesn't seem to be very responsive. It's getting the brush and not so much the crane. Sorry, I wasn't watching the camera. Trying to get the crane in frame there. I think he sees me, so he's not moving. Oh, there he goes. Moving a little bit. Show shot of the tree. It is a semi-overcast right now. Let's see if we can get the crane through the brush here. Come out further back. There we go. Just there. Right about there. I am sort of crouched down to try to keep the camera as still as possible. A little hard to tell exactly when he's in focus for me. I think that's about it right there. And we are in the max zoom of 30 right now. Seems like the gyroscope is moving. It seems to be moving more than me, but it's hard to tell. Okay, that's gonna be it for that shot. Just at the lake. Hopefully this water doesn't all evaporate by next week. I would love to get the shot of me falling in the lake. Or some sort of puddle. I'm not certain if this is the tree we'll be using in the skit, or if it will be one of those two. They're a little closer to the road, but this is a little close to the fence. I'm so close to the camera I can smell it's nice and new. Some brush. You can see the wind hit the grass. You can see where the grass is in focus and the tree is not. Up to the tree, it should take it up in focus. Seems to be right about there. Zoom back out. Okay. So this is after the little road here. Do a close up of that. The trail, I guess. And then after this little fence here. See if we can get my car in focus with the manual focus. Okay, so. Wow, that is really close. So that's what the autofocus. I switched it over to manual. I think it's already giving me it in frame. As you can see, it's blurry now. So coming from the autofocus with the car already adjusted, I think it starts me out with the autofocus, and then you can adjust it from there. But that is all the way zoomed in to the 30 times, or 30x. And it's tough to, I'm gonna go back to autofocus now because I'm zooming out. It's tough to keep the camera as still as possible without a tripod. I did not bring the tripod with me. Get one more of the car from the distance. You can almost get the whole car in frame with the covering the entire screen, I mean. So we'll get one more of the lake. Of course I can't get the whole thing in frame because the lake goes out like that. And of course we have another little hill here, some electric stuff. Let's see if we can get the straight sky. I'm not going to point it right at the sun, so this is away from the sun. Autofocus. Going from the sky to the land, to the water, to straight down at my feet. Back at the tree. I guess Zach is going to be somewhere down the bottom there. So, you can still see the fence there. Oh, my bad. If you zoom in further enough, you can't see the fence, and you could definitely get him in frame. And that's probably how we'll do it. Here's what I'll do. I'll use this little bush here. I'm gonna go back to manual focus here. And what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm gonna try to make the background clear, but keep this bush as my frame. It looks like that's about clear. So you can kind of see through this bush, and everything still stays clear in the background. Nice and in focus. Alright, I'm gonna go back to manual focus. My goal is to go for the telephone pole there. I want the telephone pole in focus, but not the bush. So, let's see. There we go. Sort of just kind of turn the dial to the left. Seems like the further away a subject is, you turn it to the left. The closer it is, turn it to the right. I'm going to use this log over here as a subject, and then I'm going to use the fence as frame, I guess. So let me see if I can keep the log in focus. It's starting to get blurry. Yep. Just had it. There we go. Probably about there. Sort of back it up a little bit. It is pretty cloudy today, and it's starting to become more overcast. It's about 3 o'clock, 3 in the afternoon. Get one more of the car, because we love the car. Let's see if we can get that in focus. Oh, further away, you turn it to the left. At least from what I've noticed. So that looks like it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear to me. Seems like a pretty sharp image for this camera.